Hey y'all, it's Big Ron's daughter, Dale Earnhardt's #1 fan, Amy, with Mr. Muffin Racing. So we're actually doing another episode of Show Me Your Diecast. I want you guys to all say what up to my new friend, Tyler, aka Real Cool 200. How are you doing today, sir?
Yeah, we're doing all right. Thank you guys so much for having me on. I appreciate it.
I love it. I love it. And this is quite the setup already behind you, which is super cool.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah. So basically, you were surrounded by like 64s for days. Is that the main scale that you dig? Like, is that pretty much the majority of your collection?
Yeah, most of my collection ranges from 164s. They're just a lot easier to collect, display, maintain, take care of. Um, yeah.
Yeah, well, you're not wrong on that. You know what I mean? Like they are a little bit smaller. It's not like you're doing 118s or. God, did you see Big Trucks? He had like a 1/6 scale of one of his
Oh my
cars,
God, yeah.
and it was like a
Dude's got
monster.
yeah.
I
It's
was like,
insane. No, my
whoa.
biggest scale is the 124s unless you want to count my RC car down here. I don't know what scale that's at,
Oh,
but
okay.
probably yeah.
Well, clearly I can already tell that you're a junior fan, and we're loving that because you were speaking to like some serious Earnhardt love, you know? So I
Yeah, that's
love that.
awesome.
So, who did someone introduce you to Dale Jr., or was that just your pony from day one?
So, um, probably my family, honestly. Um, they all rooted for Junior or the Hendrick guys, and I just kind of latched on to Junior, and he was my guy since I was little. And as the older that I've gotten, um, I've just became honestly more of a big fan of his. I
Oh,
love his
yeah.
personality. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
his thrive for the sport and the ideas that he comes up with. He's just all around a great guy.
He's
So
real, you know. He's real like his
yeah.
dad, you know. I love, and I've been reposting it on the racing channel. Just anytime I see footage of him when he's younger, you can just see how like he idolized his dad. He just wanted to be like his dad. And what's really great is I think that he was able to kind of step outside of his dad's shadow and be his own driver.
Yeah, which is according to him on the Dale Jr. download, that's kind of what he wanted to do. He wanted to yeah, he was associated with his dad and stuff, but he wanted to kind of be his own person.
Well, yeah.
And I think he's done a great job with that. I mean, you can see characteristics of him from his dad and stuff, but yeah, he's just
He's,
great.
he's got his own thing going on for sure. So
Definitely.
family, so you grew up in a house of NASCAR, just Cup Series, or were they into IndyCar as well? Was it just Cup?
Um, it was just Cup. I grew up mainly with my grandparents. I lived with mom and dad, but my grandparents kind of raised me, and they were at the time really big NASCAR fans. They
Yeah.
always had it on the TV.
Oh yeah.
When I was younger, I enjoyed playing with Hot Wheels, as most kids in the mid 2000s did. And then they ended up getting me some NASCAR diecasts, and I still have the bag out in my living room. I don't know why. They are beat to heck, but
Oh, that's awesome
um,
though.
they got me those, and I was like, oh, these are so cool. Look at the numbers. I can race them around just like the drivers on track, and that's kind of what got me hooked into it. Um, and then I flopped through drivers as a kid. You know, I just went off of sponsorships and paint schemes and stuff.
Well, yeah.
But once I got older and realized how great NASCAR actually was and understood the drivers and stuff, I was like, yeah, Dale Jr. He's a pretty cool guy, and this sport's awesome. So I've basically followed it ever since I could probably crawl or hold a car in my hand, honestly.
So what the ones closest to you, like to your left, would those be your favorites?
So the ones to my left over here, um, these are just like the newer stuff. You've got a lot of Gen 6, a couple Gen 7s, from 2013 to 2025. I wouldn't say these are my favorites. I don't, Favorites is a big word for me.
Isn't it?
It's just I have a lot of diecasts, so my favorites are probably back here on this big shelf and in this awesome acrylic display case.
So let's talk about those shelves and cabinets. You built those, right? Was someone really special?
Yeah, so this one, along with the one off screen that you guys cannot see, I built these with my grandfather in his shed or in his garage.
I think that's super
I'd say
cool.
4 or 5 years ago. They
Yeah,
took quite a while to build, couple splinters.
I
So,
bet.
yeah, you know, a lot of time, but I had fun doing it. Gained some experience from it and stuff, and got to
Well,
hang out with
yeah.
my grandpa.
Well,
So,
yeah, building something special with someone special. I mean, that's super neat. So, okay, so some of the more prized 64s are up in the shelves. A jacket that you have, the
this
buds.
is my favorite one.
It's
I wore
it
it
is a pretty
especially for
cool one.
this. So
Understood.
I've got this Budweiser one. I've got an Amp Energy one from '08 or '09.
Oh yeah,
I've got a Michael Waltrip one. I've got a Brendan Gaughan one, which is kind of weird. And I've
interesting.
got a really small Jimmy Johnson one that my grandma bought me when I was super young. When I got it, it didn't even fit. So I have it. It's in the closet actually. So
Well, I love that you still have it. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like that's still super cool. Yeah, I want to see the back of your jacket.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, let me get up actually,
Oh yeah,
because the chair.
just the Budweiser crown on the back. Yeah, the super cool. I always love that they printed it on the collar in the back. It just looks really sharp. And
Yes.
I bring this up because I know that you are also a fan of like how things look and paint schemes. So why don't you share with everybody? Maybe you've created some paint schemes.
So I have actually.
Yeah, I did my
NAS.
homework.
Yes, you did. I'll give you that. NASCAR 15, for the most of the NASCAR fan base, I know isn't the greatest game in the world, and I can agree with that. But the paints or the paint booth itself
Yeah,
gives the mind so much to play with the shapes and the textures and stuff.
sure, yeah.
Um, I did make some pretty cool paint schemes. I even have some diecast actually produced with the paint schemes I made,
That's
which was
cool.
insane.
That's really
Um,
cool.
I could probably show them to you later. In this, they're in the kitchen area on a little shelf.
So between you and I and the fence post, like how many cars do you think you have?
So
Like if
I
you had to
used to
guess.
I well, here's the funny thing here. I used to do a year-end count on how many diecast I have, just to see
Oh,
how much, like how many was I bringing in, that year,
yeah, for
and
sure.
it was a lot. I haven't done it in a year and a half, but the last time I did it, granted I'm not the greatest counter, I had over 2,000, and I'm
Okay.
probably at 2,100, I'd say. I haven't bought as many since I moved into my house and stuff. So,
Yeah.
yeah, quite a
And
bit.
that's everything. That's including 24s and 64s or just the 64s?
Yep. Nope, that's including 164s, 124s,
Yeah.
the couple 187s that I have, the couple 143s that I have.
Okay, okay. Yep,
Yeah.
that's right. You said you had 143s as well. Okay.